But it is indeed round 3 of the Players here today. We surprisingly ended Friday with a one-shot lead. We've been once again very lucky with the conditions. Not a lot of wind. Yesterday, still under 10 miles an hour. You feel like a tricky round is coming at some point, and maybe it's today. Let's hit the button and seal our fate. And the verdict is wind. I thought so. 10 to 15 miles an hour. It always seems to be round 3. Firm and fast. All right. Well, we are currently the leader. Nobody has gone lower than us yet, but we only had the one-shot lead to begin with. So that's kind of expected. All the guys that were kind of in contention right around us pretty early on in their rounds. I would have thought that at least one of them would be going low enough to erase a little bit of a deficit. But let's take a look at the leaderboard here. There are a bunch of guys at 14 under. So if we slip up with these windy conditions, very well could happen. Any one of these guys could be a little bit dangerous. Actually, that's not entirely true. Denny McCarthy's done with his round. There is no possible way that that's a final score. Yeah. Okay, I was really concerned. I was like, there's no way somebody came out here and shot a 54. That's as things currently stand. No idea what hole he's through. Probably very late in his round. So McCarthy is the only one done here on Saturday. And depending on what's going on with the wind here on hole 1, this could be absolutely an absolute debacle. Of course I do. You were here yesterday. My memory's not that short. 2:36 tee time in the final pairing with our one-shot lead, and it is almost dead in our face. Now, the good news is that it's not at its peak speed, the wind. So, just gonna hit it low, aim for the right side. Wind should take this a decent bit to the left, and we better hit this ball because the wind's picking up. Should be just fine right where we want to be. And we are. Didn't take a look at where the pin is here on Saturday. Okay. Well, we're going to want to club up at least to the 9. I feel like the 9-iron is actually going to be the way to go. Hit it right in there. I didn't get a lot on it. Oh, God. Look at the wind kill that. We might roll off the front of the green. And that's exactly what happens. It's going to be a long day. But remember, when the wind was at our back here on 1 yesterday, the wind was in our face on hole 2. So it's about to help us out. Let's just hit a flop. Hopefully get in close. Oh, lordy. What the fuck? Well, I know it's windy, but a flop, it hardly has time. This is no gimme par putt. This is a bit tricky. On the way. Oh, that's a huge putt. Huge putt for par on hole 1. Oh, we're in for one here today, aren't we? Christ. All right, well, wind's going to help us out here, I do believe, here on hole 2, if memory serves me correct from yesterday. Ooh, actually, that isn't that great. Ooh. I may hit 3-wood here. But we are really going to be flirting. And even... I mean, so then you get around the corner, and then it's almost going to be blowing almost directly left to right. So, something tells me we're missing this fairway off right. Assuming we don't hit that tree overhanging. Apparently we hit the tree. I really have no fucking clue how unless something wasn't rendered in. Okay. Only 257 yards off the tee, so... not exactly ideal, but here on our second shot, we'll have a much better chance. I mean, can I get away with 4-iron? I really probably can. Four-iron on the way. It's gonna roll, but not onto the green. In a decent spot. It's a par 5, yeah? Or par 4? It's a par 4. No, it's a par 5. We're good. We're in great shape here. Happy Saturday to you, Lucas. High spinner. Run it right up there. I'm going to aim pretty much right at the pin. Oh, my finger slipped off the trigger. Well, we run it right up there for a pretty easy birdie putt. That's good news. Got a birdie some holes today. That's not a bad one there. Especially after the tee shot, we hit it into the trees. Not ideal at all. One shot lead as a couple guys have gone 15 under par. Par 3 third. How will the wind treat us here? Oh. Well, the good news is that we can hit a 7-iron. Honestly, I'm going to try and hit an 8. I don't think this works at all, but I'm going to try. Maybe over-adjusted for the wind. This may... I thought I was going to take a turn and roll all the way back down to the front. Playing firm and fast today, but it stops on a slope. So an interesting birdie putt indeed. I need to shave. I'm assuming you're talking about my in-game character. That's going to be woefully high and a little long. I thought I was going to do more off of contact. It didn't. But we're left with this for par. Should be all right. And we are. It's going to be one of those days. Oh, look at that. Schwab through 9 has gone 16 under. Honestly, you feel like a good round for us today would be like 4 under par. Just kind of maintain, hopefully, where we were at. And that is a very small landing area where that pin is. With the wind blowing like it is. This is going to be an interesting day. Alright. Driver, hit it high, let the wind take it a little bit to the right. Oh, no. It doesn't have to rely on the wind to take it right. We hit it there anyway. But this is actually going to turn out to be really good. We narrowly avoid. Not really disaster. But that wouldn't be ideal, missing the fairway here. Pretty much all I want to do. Now, the good news is that the wind is taking us away from the water. So we've got that going for us. I just don't know what I want to hit. I can't really hit a finesse. Can't hit a regular approach. A long flop is a terrible idea. Like, honestly, a spinner somewhere over here. This does have to travel a decent bit across the water here, so something tells me the wind will carry it a bit. Which is just fine, which is exactly what we wanted. Compared to how it could have been, we'll take that. This has the potential to be one of our longer rounds of the year. Really just got to think about almost every shot a little bit more than we're accustomed to. On the way, that's going to roll in. Good downhill roll, got the break right off the contact, and we're 2 under here on Saturday. Got our lead back through 4. I'm really worried about 17. You got to hit an island green with potentially 15 miles an hour of wind. Lord knows what direction it's going to go. I think it may be at our back here today. Yesterday we hit into the wind, and it looks to be in the opposite direction the wind does from what we had yesterday. Gonna hit a low one. I hate when my player does the club waggle when I'm not expecting it to. I feel like it just messes up my tempo, but overall, nothing there to complain about. Oh boy, this is going to be an approach. This is going to be an approach indeed. 8 iron and hope for the best. Wind is about at its peak strength. Oh boy. We're along for the ride here. Just a casual 35-footer. Great news. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I'm actually not going to do much to this. Just a sliver of power. And swing it way out here. I just want to put this in somewhat close. We do just that. Good lag putt inside a foot. Just don't make any mistakes that we're going to pay for today. We can somehow go bogey-free. It's going to be a great day. Even if we don't birdie another hole the rest of the day, if we don't drop shots, I like our chances. Par 4, 6th. Now, wind was in our face yesterday. In theory, it's at our back here today, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Yep. Oh boy. So 3 wood off the tee here. There it goes. Wind is powering this. We're going to hit a 300-yard 3-wood shot. 302. Finesse, we're not guarded out by those trees that badly. I'm going to try this. I'd actually rather go long. It doesn't look like too tricky of a putt if we go a little bit past the hole here, so I'm just going to try and get this right. Wind blowing it. Oh, my Lord. That's got a spin. And it does. Well, a lot better than I was expecting. Not a terrible look here for birdie. On the way. And it missed low? Really? A little bit offline there on the putt. Might be why. We'll have to settle for par here on 6. Damn. Now, those are ones that you'd really like to have. I mean, scoring chance is there, and you just don't convert on it. Not ideal. On days like this, you need to make those. I actually am a little bit curious as well when it comes to this game. If wind affects putting, that could have something to do with it too. That's heading right. I think we're going to be okay. That rollout reminds me of the wetlands. We've got to carry the same bunker twice here on this next shot. Pretty much the entire time it's in the air, it's going to be over the bunker or something else. I hit a 6-iron, center of the green. Looking to be as safe as possible. Wind's going to knock it down. This has a chance to be in tight, and it is. It was a little bit more right than I actually wanted. I was just trying to play that safe. We drop that in, and now a chance for birdie. Seemingly out of nowhere. And that's going to drop. 3 under through 7, 18 under for the tournament. I haven't taken a look at the leaderboard in a minute. 1-shot lead over Sam Burns. Par 3, 8th. This could be interesting. Something tells me this is, yeah. If we judge by the flag there, left to right wind. No, the flag lies. Flag indeed lies. I mean, a 3-wood into this wind, but honestly, I'm going to try and go 5-wood and just hope it rolls up there. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Swung through it a bit early. We're going to get a decent enough kick. Whoa, where's this ball headed? We hit the green. I wasn't entirely certain we were going to do that. I feel like it's almost dead straight. We just got to get the power right. Let's give it a run. I may have whacked it a bit too hard. Oh, yeah. I think the initial read on the power was right, and then I held it a bit too long. It's not often I haven't some of those longer putts. And now a slightly tricky one just off the left edge. And that drops for par. Doing what we need to do right now, which is just taking advantage of some chances. No bogeys. It's going well right now. Finishing off our front side on the par 5 9th. This could be a time. This could be a fucking time. Oh. So we're going to want to aim almost at the water. I'm hoping I can clear that tree with a high drive. We can. Dead center of the fairway, but this is not exactly where I want to be. Cuts our angle off a little bit. And I don't know if a 3-wood's going to be able to clear that tree. Doesn't even matter here today. We actually got to go out wide here. Gonna get all we're looking for out of that. Safe, keep it in the short grass. Really playing some of our best wind golf of the entire year thus far. But now the approach, it's not really in a great spot for anything. So, spinner right there. Look at the wind take that thing. Put it up on that top section of the green so the putt shouldn't be too bad. That was really all I was trying to do. All you can really try and do there at all. Makeable putt. And that drops. 4 under front side through the wind and all. 19 under. And Burns actually bogeys, so an even bigger lead. Onto the back 9. Par 4 at 424. The back 9 is where the more dangerous holes for us today are going to be. With the wind doing what it's doing. And I think it starts off right here. Actually, it's not that bad. Just hit the center of the fairway. That'll be just fine. .278 off the tee into the wind there. And now into the wind on the approach, so we're going to want... I mean, I'm going to club up to the 8 and take a little bit off. I didn't take enough off. Maybe we did. It actually spins back a little ways. Long putt for birdie, but a makeable one. Just gonna miss the hole high. Thought I had it right. Drop it in for par. 10 is a hole that we have not taken advantage of the entire tournament. Par 5, 11th. This is probably the safest we're going to be all day, at least off the tee. Pretty wide fairway. So the wind shouldn't take it too bad. It's going to be the second or maybe even third shot, depending on what we want to do here. That could get dicey. Basically, whenever we have to cross the water. And the wind's actually at our back here, so hit it high and let it fly. Ooh, are we in the trees? Nope, it cleared the trees. 291 yards of carry. This is going to make for an interesting second shot because I feel like 4-iron and just make sure it's not going to go in the water. If it ends up in a bunker, it ends up in a bunker. That is hooking hard. Well, it tried to kick out of the... Don't tell me it's going to sit there! What do you mean? In the first cut? There's no way that ball doesn't roll. You're telling me that the first cut is going to keep this ball from rolling into the bunker? Come on. That's absurd. Right? Somebody get on the grounds crew here. Spinner, take a little bit off from what we'd usually do. Because even on these shorter shots, the wind's still going to affect them. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Watch out. There it goes. Wow. Really? Was not expecting that. Give this pick shot a little bit more, because this is way up there. Says it's completely level, so not sure what the game didn't like. Somehow, some way, it doesn't look like we're gonna bogey this. And a very easy putt for our par. We are just surviving bogeyable holes out here today. It's been like that the entire round, and 17 still coming. 12. There is water over there off left, but I really don't think it should come into play that bad unless we just miss horribly. Honestly, getting through 11 was probably the biggest worry of our day, because even without the wind, we found the water on 11 in round 1. Should be just fine. Actually, a pretty good drive for having this into the wind here. What kind of second shot is that going to leave us? Not going snorkeling yet. We should go snorkeling on 17 at Sawgrass. Imagine all the golf balls down there. 50 yards even. I'm going to do something I usually don't do, because I don't think I'm mistaken here. This looks like it kind of slopes a little bit down. At least the fairway does. I'm going to hit a pitch shot and try and land it on the fairway. But the wind took it so much that it didn't get the roll down. It actually rolled through the fairway and the rough a lot more than I intended. So, a tricky birdie putt. I don't know if I got enough on it. It's heading there. That's a really nice putt. Dropped to 5 under on the day, 20 under for the tournament. We've made some big putts today that have really separated ourselves from Schwab. He's putting together a really good round. But right now, when we're dropping putts like that, that's like the second putt of the day that we really had to work for. Now, this gets a little interesting because we do have to aim over the water. But right in the water, so there's really no way. Yeah, water's never going to come into play. However, what might come into play is a spectator's foot. Missile. Missile, missile. Down at the 25. All right. Too far away for a spinner. I'm going to chip this. Lord knows I'm going to blast it, so hopefully right there. Oh, almost had a shot, but it kicked a little bit to the left. Pretty good effort. Ooh, that's some sharp break there. Drop it in for par, though. Well, the back nine's doing it to us again. As expected. We maintain a 2-shot lead. There was another name that joined Schwab at 18 under, though. Oh, boy. Wind at our back, but it shouldn't even threaten the bunker. The only problem here is we might miss the fairway right. We're gonna miss the fairway right, aren't we? Oh, this might actually get a good kick. Look at the bounce on this ball. 301 yards of carry, and it's still going. 353, that might be our longest drive of the year. Oh! Very interesting approach shot, though. We're going to want to hit the 54, aim right on the edge of the bunker, and hopefully this carries right into the center of the green. Yeah, it's pretty much what I wanted. I could have flirted with the bunker a little bit more. Lord knows we're pretty decent out of bunkers, so it wouldn't have mattered that much. Now, this one is downhill most of the way. And it might go downhill all the way into the bunker if we don't get this right, so play this pretty safe. Ball's got to check up or hit the hole. Just burning the edge. Come on now. Oh, that deserves so much more than par. Oh my God, the Red Wings have scored a goal. Buffalo 1, Detroit 1. Feels like the Wings haven't won a game in a month. Which is honestly going on almost truth at this point. We were looking for as a lock for at least a wild card, maybe even an Atlantic Divisional spot, one of those top 3 spots. And then we put the trash patch on our jerseys and things have gone wrong. This, however, is a tricky drive. I'm going to tease that tree there and hope that by the time it gets there, the wind has moved it a couple feet. Oh! Oh my God, the side spin on this thing. Watch out. Pine straw. Oh, Lordy. Hey, if that moved the other way, I was going to say, it looks a lot like one of my actual tee shots. 7-iron. Just want to put this on the green. What did that do? Did that hit? That sounded like it hit the lip of the fairway there. I don't think it did, but it sounded like there was two points of contact for that ball. All right, well, the good news is it's pretty much just a breaker. It doesn't do much. If anything, I'm going to take the tiniest little bit of power off. On the way. On the way! Burning another edge. Now, not as close as the last one. Putter letting us down here a little bit, but it's really not even the putter. I mean, we've had some approach shots that have left us a lot left. It's really just the wedges. Jaeger moves in to solo second. One shot off of our lead. It's getting scary. We're not distancing ourselves at all here today. We entered with a one-shot lead. We maintain a one-shot lead. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. We've got to flirt with the trees that I absolutely despise here at Sawgrass. I get into these things so often. This might be okay. Or it might push through the fairway. Some downslope here, but that's going to hold. Actually, when I said I hit a ball in the water, it was this hole last time that's where that happened. Good news is, though, that the pin is nowhere close to the water here today. So, 6-iron. Almost going to try and land this short. That's hooking. Hooking. It does hit the fairway. Checks up pretty nice. Not the angle I wanted, but not too bad. Not much going on here. There it goes. Lipping out. Well, damn. It's a good thing I made the adjustment, though, because if I didn't, I think that misses entirely and rolls a few feet past. But we'll tap that in for birdie to go 21 under. A 3-shot lead on to 16. Or actually, that was through 16. Now we head to 17. Front pin. And what is the wind going to do to us here today? I feel like it's going to be at our back, which is possibly a disaster. Oh, no, it's actually right to left. It's moved around a little bit. Pitching wedge should be able to get us there. The wind might hold this up a little bit and carry it a little bit past the hole, but it might actually trundle back down if we land this in the right spot. Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, we're dry. But barely. And with the way this game works, it actually kicks us back onto the green, so we're putting. It's going to do a lot off of contact, I feel. Breaker. Gonna miss high, but on a day where it's as windy as it is here today, we will certainly take par on 17. It could have been a lot worse. Drop it. We stay 6 under. It's our worst round of the tournament so far, but I mean, I did not expect to go bogey-free today, which is looking like that's what we're going to do. 18 could get interesting. I have a feeling we're going to be aiming into those trees, and the wind's going to take it back into the fairway, at least if things go according to plan. Pin's way in the back. Shouldn't really have to threaten the water at all, and that is exactly what we have to do. So we're going to aim way the fuck over here, and this ball is going to turn, assuming we don't mess up. That should be a good tee shot. Ooh. It's going to be a good tee shot. I really thought we'd be more towards the middle of the fairway, but that's not bad. It might make this second shot interesting, though. We're not going to hit a 4-iron. We're going to hit a 5. And I hope that it... What's the tree situation here? I mean, we should be okay, right? I think we're okay. Good kick, maybe? Nope. Looks treacherous. Yes, it does. Alright. I don't really like having to go with a chip, but I fear that might be our best chance, or we could flop it. Take some off the flop, because we've already seen today that the wind will affect these. Not on that one. But the round we needed, through the wind and all, Bogey-free 6 under. We will carry a 3-shot lead into Sunday at the Players. Matthias Schwab goes 9 under today. Sam Burns, who is in contention, I think he was in our final pairing, unless I'm remembering wrong, only goes 2 under today. My lord. That would make sense. Yeah, he would have been 14 under at the start of the day. We started the day 15 under. Crazy day. A lot of wind. And yet, it didn't get us. And really, we played worse without the wind. Just doing stupid shit. But overall, gotta like where we're at. If we were to turn AI pairings on for tomorrow, who would we get? Did anybody modeled into the game make the cut? Probably Hideki down here in 31st. Oh, boy. Well, I don't think we're going to do that then. Maybe Finau? I don't know. There's like 2 players that we could have possibly been paired with that made the cut.